morning, I'm Chris and this is Midlife Travel Bug, and today we are in Cordoba, Spain, and I'm currently on the Roman bridge, so I'm going to take you around this beautiful city and see what we find. Now, we did see this cathedral when we came in last night and it was quite beautiful. They have it all lit up, and we'll probably show some pictures of that later in this video, and I'll take you along this journey. Thanks for joining us. So we just went and took a look at the Roman baths here in Cordoba. Cost just over €3 to get in. You probably need only about 20-25 minutes to explore the Roman baths. We'll put the name of the location below. Anyway, it was definitely worth a visit. Very interesting how they managed to get the water in and produce the steam and the heated baths, the cold rooms. Pretty neat. And it goes back to the 6th and 7th century, so definitely worth a look. So we're walking along this old wall here in Cordoba, and inside is a parkade. So they've managed to work in our current culture into the old world. So we're currently at the Mezquita here in Cordoba, and just going into the courtway to get entrance into the building. You have to go to one side of the entrance to get the ticket, and then you have to go through another area. So hopefully the lineup isn't too long. We didn't book in advance, so we're gonna check it out and see how that goes. So to get into the Mezquita, there is a lineup where you can get your tickets. Now there's two separate tickets. It's €13. For an adult, there is a senior rate of €10 each. And also there's the bell tower that you can walk up. That costs €3 each. They do give you time slots. So when you come in, be prepared that you're gonna have a different time slot than maybe when you're there. So most of the places we've been you have to coordinate a time and come back at a different time. So keep that in mind when you're planning your day in Cordoba or your couple days while you're here. So one other thing we noticed, we noticed people walking around with these audio guide style sets that they had. You can get them in any language you like. You just hold them up to your ear, and they also give you a map with all the little spots to push the buttons to learn a little bit about the history. Now, some people choose to get these audio guides, a lot of people choose not to. Sometimes you don't know what you're looking at, so I think it's well worth the money to get the audio guide just to see what you're actually looking at and some of the history. But to each their own, and it's €4 per person on additional cost over and above the regular tickets. So another thing that I find quite interesting is that they have all these orange trees, lemon trees all over this courtyard, and they have a water source in the middle, and it pours the water out, and it waters in these little, almost little ditches. But as you'll see, it goes to all the trees, so it waters everywhere, all the trees in this entire courtyard in one system. So I felt like it was pretty impressive to see that they can manage to water all these trees in, I guess it's like the old time irrigation. Oops. Fun fact, you don't have to pay for the audio guide. They have a barcode that you can scan inside and use it on your phone. So we just left the Mezquita, and I do have to say, if you do come to Cordoba, if you can do anything, do the Mezquita. It's absolutely stunning, mind-blowing, and the scale of it was just a little bit crazy. And I'm sorry, I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong.
Beneath the moonlight, soft touch your hand on mine, gets me every time.
All the orange trees.
Lost in the city lights, our love's electric, right? You make me feel alive.
You got the tickies?
I know July's gone. You make me.
So we're currently entering the Alcazar Cristiano, and excuse my pronunciation. It looks like a pretty impressive place to visit here in Cordoba, so let's go check it out.
Dive into you when summer's fading. There's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe this is the season of love. Beneath an endless night, the world spins around. You're there, is my mind. Like stars that never die, you and I will shine during the darkest time.
I think you've been fed before.
As the leaves change
Maybe they told us and we didn't even
I
know.
dive in.
The gardens and the fountains here are super impressive. So it almost looks like they have a fountain, but they have extra fountains and lights. So I'll have to Google it and see if there's anything that they do in the evening. There might be some type of fountain light shows, but coming to the gardens alone is super impressive.
Change color, I dive into you and some
Also noticing that part of these gardens are wheelchair accessible.
bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe this is the season of love. Maybe this is the season of love.
So that wraps up our time here in Cordoba in Spain, and can't tell you how much the city is so lovely. We only had 2 nights and sort of a day and a half to visit, but it was enough time to see the big sights. I would love to come back and spend more like a week. You could wander around the back streets. They're so lovely. The Jewish quarter was amazing. The whole city itself is very laid back, but I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you do, hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps us out. But I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Maybe this is the season of love. Maybe this is the season of love.